There are over 75 million monthly Tubi viewers. That's more people than there are in France, which means Tubi is more popular than cigarettes for breakfast. It's more popular than considering iced coffee a total abomination. More popular than loving political revolutions. More popular than maire and mère somehow being different words. Tubi, it's more popular than being French. See you in there.
Hey, Fidelity. How can I remember to invest every month?
With the Fidelity app, you can choose a schedule and set up recurring investments in stocks and ETFs.
Oh, that sounds easier than I thought.
You got this.
Yeah, I do. Now, where did I put my keys?
You will find them where you left them.
Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome to the...
All right, well, let's at least be a little bit. On pace here, man. So you've told the story before, but for our listeners, maybe they've never heard it, man. Did you really make a worldwide #1 song while playing Call of Duty?
Yeah, gun game 2v2. This was
best mode ever. Sorry, keep going.
Was it gun game? No, it was gunfight. Gunfight. My bad.
Gunfight 2v2s, dude.
Gunfight 2v2. It was during the pandemic. Pulled up to Ian's house. We were running the COD, sipping some brewskis, and the homie Omer was in the back playing guitar. And I do this thing where if I hear instrumental music, I feel obligated to freestyle over it. And I came up with the hook. Why you always in a mood? Nah, I can brand new. And Omer said, holy shit, you gotta record that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers and music lovers alike, welcome back to another electrifying episode of AFK. Today we have a special treat for you as we've been joined by none other than the chart-topping champion, the rap prodigy, and San Francisco-born serenading sensation, the one and only 24kGoldn. From dropping certified quadruple platinum hits to dominating the gaming scene, Golden Landis Von Jones, a.k.a. 24kGoldn, does it all. Born and raised in San Francisco, this West Coast wonder kid is taking the world by storm with his infectious beats and unstoppable energy. With hit songs like Mood and Valentino, rocking the airwaves, and a knack for turning the gaming world upside down, 24kGoldn is a force to be reckoned with. So buckle up, folks. We're about to go dive head first into the golden world of 24kGoldn. Usually we just jump right into it, man. Let's just start off with, how's your freaking day today, dude? It's what is it, Wednesday, Thursday?
It's a little Thursday. Yeah, it's a Thursday vibe. It's going pretty good.
You're West Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm living in LA right now.
Oh my, you like it? I mean, do you live
there?
Where
do you live? Damn, you're just gonna shit on the whole entirety of the West Coast,
bro. It's so expensive, man, and like you got to deal with the people that live there. You know what I mean?
No, I mean you do make some fair points, but
are you there for like just like your career, right? Like, is that?
Yeah, I'm here because I make music.
Yeah, so it's just the place to be, right? Like, no one who lives in Florida. How many rappers live in Florida? I don't think I know one.
Maybe Kodak Black, and that's it.
Yeah, man. I could never, bro.
Where do you live?
So yeah, we live in Destin, like the Panhandle, like super north Florida. We're in the Central Time Zone. That's how north we are.
So you're not even in Miami, and what are you, Destin?
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, dude,
It's not even in a map, bro. You can't even find it on the map.
Are you you have a map pulled up right now?
I got a map pulled up right now.
Hey, bro, it's low key. That's nice. Why, man. It is nice, dude. It is nice. I can just, I'll send you some freaking, hold on, let me just pull my curtain back real quick. Yeah, dude, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful sunny day. Probably like 80 degrees right now. It's always chiller. It's always colder, bro. I tell people it's 10 degrees colder than Miami and Orlando, right? So when people are like dying over there from heat exhaustion, when it's like 90, 95, it's like 80, 85 here.
Damn, you guys have it like perfect. And I heard
It literally is.
there's dazzling white sand beaches composed of pure Appalachian quartz. Wow.
Okay, we're gonna link me what you're reading now because it's not wrong, dude. My wife and I, my friends, like we've traveled, bro. Like just those getaway vacation spots or like island resorts, all inclusive, right? Where they like we got the best, we got unlimited drinks and shit. It's nothing compared to our beaches, and man. So we're done. I'm done traveling to islands and shit, bro. Just if you want to just stay inside the United States and literally live in like a paradise area for a little bit, like
But to Destin.
Come here, bro. Great food, honestly, great people, and great beaches. Even better beaches, man.
Do you have a private chef?
We do. We have a chef. She comes like once or twice a week. And like if I had it, and we probably could do this. I probably should ask Andre's listening so you can listen. But she like cooks us ahead of food, right? Like, so she'll make us like a fresh meal, right? Obviously for lunch. And then like she just packages a bunch of stuff. And then, we reheat it throughout the day or throughout the week and stuff. And I just
So it's like meal prep.
It is meal prep, but I don't even like meal prep. So I don't know why we are actually doing it. I'd rather her just come in and just make us like lunch and dinner.
Man, like your life sounds so hard.
Hey, do you have a private chef?
Hell no. I'm not that rich yet.
Hey, goals, dude.
Give me a couple years.
That's one of those things where I don't spend a lot of my money like at all. I'm super for the word's frugal, right?
Frugal, yeah.
Yeah.
Super frugal, yeah.
Yeah, but what I will spend it on and invest in is like health and stuff. Because, just reading all this shit, man, people are just eating this. I mean, dude, America is just disgusting. I say it's the greatest country in the world, but like it's also the most difficult to actually eat shit that isn't.
Yeah. Like we all got microplastics in our balls now.
Dude, there's no way you just fucking talked about. Dude, I literally was drinking water golfing yesterday from like this Dasani water bottle. And the first thing my buddy Cloaksy says, he look like, because we're riding together, he looks over and he's just like, dude, did you see the article about like plastics in your balls? I'm just like, fucking, are you shitting me? But yeah, man, is that actually going to affect you? Like, are you not going to try to drink like water from plastic anymore?
No, I think there's so much plastic in everything. It's kind of like, hey man, you're going to be fucked either way. So why rid myself of the convenience of a portable water bottle? Disposable.
Yeah, I mean, you're not you don't want to be caught walking around with one of those big ass Stanleys just carrying it around. I do too.
It's not convenient. It's really not that convenient.
We need to come up with a Stanley holder, dude. Like just like a mobile,
Flip it on your belt.
Yeah.
Build a robot to follow you around and hold your Stanley for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, the single-use plastics. Yeah, this is not what we're here to talk about, bro. Single-use plastics. Unless you're down to talk about single-use plastics.
Yo, I'm down to talk about whatever.
Fuck yeah, dude. You have no idea how excited I am just now. The first 5 minutes of this just got me super jacked. All right, well, let's at least be a little bit. On pace here, man. So you've told the story before, but for our listeners, maybe they've never heard it, man. Did you really make a worldwide #1 song while playing Call of Duty?
Yeah, gun game 2v2. This was
best mode ever. Sorry, keep going.
Was it gun game? No, it was gunfight. Gunfight. My bad.
Gunfight 2v2s, dude.
Gunfight 2v2. It was during the pandemic. Pulled up to Ian's house. We were running the COD, sipping some brewskis, and motherfucking the homie Omer was in the back playing guitar. I do this thing where if I hear instrumental music, I feel obligated to freestyle over it. And I came up with the hook. Why you always in a mood? Nah, I can brand new. And Omer said, holy shit, you got to record that.
Like, was it instant? Was like literally the first thing that came out of your mouth? Or like
that was the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, kind of beautiful.
That is amazing, man. I mean, bro, I've seen some like live stream clips where people like, they come up with the hook right there. But to actually have one, right, and have it be one of your top hits and we're just chilling playing COD. Do you try to duplicate that? Like, is that something where you're just like, once a month, bro, you get together with some of the boys, play and just chill and try to come up with hooks after that?
For some reason, I've never tried doing that again, but maybe I should because it seemed like it worked out pretty well.
That is something, dude. I feel like once you've created an artistic process and it worked out, you absolutely should try to duplicate that again.
Yeah, I think you're actually right. And I think have you seen those like suitcases that have like an Xbox or like a PlayStation built into to it.
Yeah. I
I
have.
think I need to invest in that for my creative process.
So just like carry it around at all times whenever you're feeling it. You just freaking pull it out.
And just
Are you an Xbox or PlayStation gamer?
I've been loyal to the Microsoft overlords since I was in middle school. So I keep buying Xbox.
Just know that I respect that because like I was always both because like I was just I love PlayStation growing up. Great PS1, PS2, PS3, and then Xbox obviously king console for sure, right? The Xbox and the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Dominant. But in my opinion, like the PlayStation has just been like lights out. It's not even close. It's not even a competition at this point.
No, you're fully right. Like the PlayStation is a far better console, I feel like, but for some reason I just can't bring myself to like
just make the
betray
switch.
Bill, What would he say?
old Gates, dude.
I don't want to disappoint him,
Hey man, he listen, he doesn't he's disappointing you, man. I'll tell you that. I don't even think he cares about Xbox anymore at this point. I don't even know what they're doing, bro. I don't even remember the last console that came out. I've just been on PC for so long.
Oh yeah. So what? You don't play console at all? You're just all PC everything, huh?
So there was like one game that came out recently.
Yeah.
It was Final Fantasy VII, like the remake, and it's one of the best RPGs ever, and one of the best remakes out of any video game I've ever played in my life. But it only came out on PlayStation, PS5. So like early access rather, right? Yeah. So like you could play it on PlayStation 5 for like a year before it comes out on PC or anything else. And that's, obviously I'm not going to not play one of these games that, I grew up on early because I don't want to buy a PlayStation.
Yes.
So I have that shit still and I'll play it for early access stuff, but
besides that,
nothing
PC.
else, man.
Yeah.
PC.
I never like really fully got into PC gaming because I had the shittiest computer growing up, so it would crash all the time. Maybe it was because I was torrenting all my games.
Dude, what? Yeah, you can't be. I don't even. People still torrent games?
I mean, when I was like in middle school, like early high school.
Okay, yeah.
Not these days.
All right, that's fair. I mean, I was ripping music off LimeWire when I was in middle school and shit, so I get it.
It's fair, we're like 11. We don't have infinite money.
True, or any for that matter.
Yeah, facts.
All right, man. So, dude, you just dropped a new album, Growing Pains, earlier this year, and you are currently on tour right now.
So I took a little I have like a 4-day break. I did, what was the last show? Phoenix, Arizona, and then I got LA coming up on tomorrow, Friday, and then I got the whole East Coast run in June.
Dude, first off, I appreciate you coming on here in the middle of a tour, even if you have like a 4-day break. That means a lot. I know that touring is crazy.
Well, I was just excited to talk to you, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Dude, I'm fucking having a blast already. And it's sick. I've had a crazy busy day today, and I was honestly expecting this to feel more like work just because I've been up since like 6 a.m. Just like nonstop, but it's been the exact opposite. So
it feels like
thank you for being fucking awesome.
Hey man, it's my pleasure. I was gonna say it feels like we're in like a PlayStation party or Xbox party or something like that. Just
vibing. That's what I try to bring that, bro, so that no one feels. That's why there's like no webcam. If you wanted to freaking light up, no one would know, shit like that. Like we had Cal Scrooby on the other day. I could just hear him taking a hit from his pen like the entire time. But that's what we go for you, bro. So you're playing LA is your next spot. Is that like you consider that home base, right? Like that's your like hometown crowd or no?
I mean, it's where I live. It's where I've lived for the last 6 years, but home is San Francisco. That's where I grew up. So I did the hometown show like last week sometime. And that shit was crazy because I had all my fucking like my elementary school teachers pulled up and surprised me. Like
that's
kids that I was in preschool with popped out for the show. Like the fucking security guard at the Ross Dress for Less I used to shop at with my mom as a kid came. So that was pretty cool.
Who planned all that? Did they just like come or like was someone?
Yeah, they just came.
That's sick, dude. Oh, baby. So like obviously it showed out, right? Like, cause just hometown, crazy.
Hometown, always crazy.
Fuck yeah. Just different vibe too, man. Do you play any like different songs or like sets or, actually here's something that I've never asked I don't think I've ever asked a rapper or artist before, man. So like I first off, I love all music, all genres. That's number one. Number two, the concerts that I usually go to are like, or have been growing up, have always been like emo, like punk rock emo shit, right? And they have like extended songs that sometimes like they'll never release it like in studio, like a studio extended version. You'll never find them anywhere, and you'll only find some of their extended like versions of a song like when they're performing live. Like, have you ever considered like adding a whole nother like verse or like just, you know, an extension to a song live and just like freak the fuck out of your audience?
Yeah, so I do that on some songs. Like so I did a song last year that was in the Fast and Furious movie called My City, and it was me, G Herbo, and Kane Brown. But the version that I do has like a verse, because in the original it's G Herbo did a verse and Kane Brown did a verse and I did the hook in the pre. But in the version that I perform, I do an unreleased version where it's me doing the verses. And then sometimes at festivals, like this song Coco I did with the Baby, I wrote 2 verses to it. Obviously the Baby took one, so I'll do my original version with both of those verses. And then just like different production on certain stuff, just to make it feel like a different experience than if you were to listen to it on Spotify or Tidal or whatever the fuck you listen to shit on.
That's fucking sick, dude. I'm so pleased to hear that shit. Like, I can only imagine as somebody like showing up, big fan of you the whole time, you know, for years or whatever, and they just hear something they never heard before. That's definitely something you should continue to do. And because I did, people like live, I don't know, man, extended in my opinion, right? Like they think the song's over, right? And then it just kind of like it's the same, and then it just, you know, you drop another freaking minute and like people are just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
I think it just makes the shit feel special. And like I don't want my shows to feel like karaoke night. I want it to feel like, oh shit, we're getting something that that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of karaoke, do you karaoke?
Man, I fucking love karaoke.
Oh my wife Jess, dude, she loves karaoke. It's like if we're having drinks, bro. Like first off, we have a karaoke machine, like portable. That's number one.
Amazing.
It literally. But like the second the drinks start flowing, we're hanging out with like the crew. It's just instant. So who wants to play karaoke? It's like, all right, honey, like reel it in. I need to be absolutely hammered before I start singing that shit. Like, because I try to actually sing. I'm not gonna pull up there and just start like, you know, talking some lyrics.
Yeah, you gotta give a performance. You gotta give the people a show.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
AFK with Ninja.
There are over 75 million monthly Tubi viewers. That's more people than there are golden retrievers. Which means Tubi is more popular than using meat-flavored toothpaste. More popular than never figuring out what WALK spells. More popular than kicking your leg when a human rubs your belly just right. Tubi, it's more popular than golden retrievers. See you in there.
Hulu has movies. We're here to tell you again. Hulu has movies that put you in the driver's seat like Ferrari, starring Adam Driver. Hulu has movies that'll terrify you, like The First Omen, plus the entire Omen franchise. Hulu has movies that'll inspire you, like Origin, directed by Ava DuVernay. Hulu has movies that'll make you hold on tight, like Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. We've said it before, and we'll keep saying it. Hulu has movies.
All right, dude. So you're not finishing, about halfway done with your tour, man. I love talking to artists about tour life. Are you a fan of it? Do you prefer home base, or do you actually like bouncing around and the tour life?
No, I love tour. I think that's probably like one of my favorite parts about doing what I do, is like going on the road and being able to see like, oh, the things that I'm making in home or whatever in a room with 2 people actually like impact people. Like people will know the words and have their own, it'll have it'll have a significance to their lives and be like attached to memories that I wasn't a part of, except for, you know, making the song. I was just there. My voice was there.
Yeah.
But I just think that's like, I don't know, it's beautiful and it's really special. And like, yeah, it just makes, it's nice to connect with the people, especially after having such a huge career in the pandemic. Now I get to like make it real.
Actually go out.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick, dude. I never thought about it like that, man. I mean, I guess it's kind of like streaming too, where like, you know, well, kind of, I guess, because you can watch me live everywhere. But I mean, yeah, that feeling of like you're doing it from home, right? Like you're doing your job, you're creating music, you're creating art, whatever you're doing from home, and then you go around the world and get to see people that have experienced it in other ways. I mean, I had this 50-year-old, I don't want to, if he ever hears this, I don't want to insult him. He looked 50. I was golfing the other day. I was just buying some waters before I head out. And like this 50-year-old dude just like shows up, maybe even 60s. And he just grabs my hand and shakes it. And he's just like, I only play Fortnite because of you, man. And I just want to say I'm a huge fan. Like, I just love your energy. And I was like, dude, this is like the most shocking. Like that's never happened to me before. First off, man, like I have a demographic, it's anywhere from kids to, you know, usually like mid 30s, mid 40s. Yeah. But like to see like someone come up to me like that and just be like, you know, you just never expect it. And it was like such an actual like blessing. It made me so happy. I was pretty much smiling for the first 9 holes, even though I was playing like shit, because just thinking about that moment, it was kind of like what I was asking for. Like, I don't know.
Because you don't really know who fucks with you until you like, I don't know, until you get to meet them in the real world.
Yeah. Because some people just don't reach out. It's the same thing for me, like with like other celebrities or other people that just like other artists, musicians, streamers, whoever that like, you know, they're on your radar, you know who they are. Right. But like some people won't, there's no reason for them to go out of their way to like let you know, or for them to let you know they fuck with you. Right. Mm-hmm. And like that they support you. Right. So like I've had encounters, I'm sure you have too, when you just like, you're at somewhere where you're not normally at, and some dude just walks up or chick walks up and they're like, hey, I love your stuff. And you're just like, what?
Me? Little me?
Yeah, me. Who, me? Like, yeah. Like I just start blushing. Like, no, like, thanks, man.
Like I had an experience the other day where, so my cousin, he does a lot of the videos that I do, like music videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And are you familiar with the artist Tizo Touchdown?
I am not.
Super sick artist. He's had an amazing like last couple of years. He was on the Tyler the Creator album, the Travis Scott album, all over the Drake album. And I tapped in with him pretty early because we had a show together. And I was just a fan of his music, but I didn't know if he was keeping up with what I was doing. And his manager or whatever reached out to my cousin like, yo, we want to do some videos with you. Maybe like, we really loved the video that you did for this Golden song. And I was just like, oh shit, I didn't know like y'all were peeping it like that. I didn't know y'all were hip like that.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Oh man. I mean, it just always goes to show that like just be talented, be gifted, and like put in work, you know, in anything that you're doing, man. And like, you know, it'll catch if you're putting out. It's the same thing with streaming. For me, like streaming YouTube videos, whatever, it's like put out good content and like it will catch people's eyes.
Yeah.
Right. Like it will. Like will it be you know, that day? Maybe not. But like I very rarely will see or hear a talented artist or a great video that just like is actually authentically like talented and real and like creating really good shit that isn't being recognized.
Yeah.
Like
it's just a matter of time most of the time.
Yeah. Just gotta be able to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And never give up, dude. Nick A30 said it best. Never give up, never back down. Dude, so when I was growing up as a gamer, I definitely put in the work. It was introduced to me early on in my life because my dad brought it into my life. My brothers always, you know, gamed around me. So like I kind of had that talent growing up and like just kept honing it my entire life. But when you were first like getting into music or like did you immediately have like a natural talent with like, you know, like writing and creating verses, or was it something that you had to work on?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I think every talented person, they start at a place of passion. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm the best in the world at it. I just really like doing this, so I'm going to keep doing it. And the more you do something, obviously, the better you get. So what happened with me was I was in like high school, my freshman year, maybe or sophomore year. And I would just be kicking it with my friends and we throw on YouTube beats and freestyle. So I just kept doing it. And it got to the point where the freestyle sessions would just be me freestyling for like fucking an hour.
Yeah.
And them being like, yo, you're pretty good at this. Like, but we're also kind of tired of you hogging the whole freestyle session. So yeah, go take that shit somewhere else.
They like for real? They like
it was like, bro, like you're good at this, but like we get it, okay? You're good at this.
Oh man, they got to be gassing you up, man.
They were. It was just like, you're so good, we don't even want to rap with you anymore. Like, go record that shit or something. Okay. And I had like a big brother figure. I have a big brother figure, a mentor named Paperboy. He makes music. He has a studio, so he let me hit the studio with him when I was like 14 or 15, and I just fell in love with it.
That's fucking. Is that? Would you say is that young?
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I don't want to like put that out there. That's fucking nuts, man. And I was 14. I guess I was 14 shitting on all my locals too in video games. Like my brothers didn't want me to, play with them anymore when they were having LAN parties because whoever had me on their team, it was just completely imbalanced. And it was it was literally pretty much the same thing until like go freaking like beat better players. Like stop messing up our games. Yeah. Apologies, dude. Except whereas my brothers not beat the shit out of me, but as my oldest brother punched me when I would be beating him, you actually have someone that you look up to. That's sick, dude. It's crazy. Just kidding, John. If you're listening, I love you. I do look up to you. All right, dude. What would you say? So you've been since you've been doing this since a super young age, I imagine that I feel like when you're younger, you have to sacrifice more to like achieve your goals, right? Like, because you miss out on stuff. Like I missed out on a lot of relationships and hanging out with friends because I just grinded and gamed and streamed. Like what was probably the biggest sacrifice that you had to make to pursue music?
Well, here's the thing. I went to, number one, I'm a smart ass motherfucker. Number two, I learned how to do time management really early. So
I did not.
Yeah. And it's fucked because like, that was probably the greatest thing that I learned from my school because we got to make our own schedules and you were responsible for showing up and managing your time. So I've been using the calendar app on my phone since I was like fucking, 14, like 13, 14. 13 was when I started high school.
Bro, my wife to this day still gives me unlimited shit for not using the calendar, bro. Like I double book all the time. I gotta step my game up, dude. I gotta just do it. So I would go to school, go home, do my homework, and then it's Monday to Thursday. I wasn't really doing anything. Like I didn't play sports. I was in a couple clubs, but that was after school, and then I would just do my homework after. But anytime I wasn't doing that, I was either playing video games on the computer or on the Xbox. Oh yeah.
Or I was working on songs, just writing over YouTube beats. So I was able to make the most of it. And it wasn't until I got a bit older and I was in college that it was kind of like that. Felt like I was being drawn, like split in two, where it's like, well, am I going to work on this essay or am I going to go to the studio? And I ended up dropping out, which was leave of absence, which was one of the best decisions I made in my life, and just fully going in on the music thing. And I went to college for a year, so I got to have that experience at least. But but I definitely did miss out like on a lot of like quintessential college moments. But I'm pretty happy with my life.
Overrated, man.
I don't know. I liked the college. It was fun.
Listen, it's lit. But dude, like, tell me that touring is not like right there, too, though. If you're not like,
no, it's pretty
slam.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Touring is pretty sick.
It's got to. I mean, bro, like as long as there's like significant enough time, and I maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, but as long as there's significant enough time between shows, like, you could be going out, like clubbing, getting all that shit, right, and pretty much getting wasted and feeling the exact same shit as like college life.
More or less. I mean, I started like partying, quote unquote, when I was in high school, so I got a lot of it out of my system by the time I was like old enough to
actually do it, right? Like, which I feel like
for lack of a better word, So I just got to when I'm on tour, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not going out. I treat it like an athlete in season. Like, yo, this is my regular season. Like, you gotta tighten up. You gotta be on point. You gotta be locked in.
Dude, that's what I'm fucking talking about, bro. I actually love that, man. I think that I could be. I've definitely been. I'm freaking 32 years old, man. So I'm still trying to figure out like that crazy discipline. I can definitely do it. It's easy, but sometimes you just get your like. It's who you hang out with, true, as well, right? Everyone has to understand your mission and what you fuck with. So like the moment I slip up, like sometimes I'll have like months or two where I just won't drink at all, and I'll like let all my friends know and everything. And then like, you know, that moment, there's like that one, you're just like a little weak, dude, for a moment, and they're like, yo, bro, you want to take a shot? Or like, you want a beer real quick? Like, just go watch the game. It's a slippery slope, dude.
It's like, yeah, why not? You know?
Hey, you know what? That doesn't sound bad at all. You're not wrong. I mean, I have a stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. with a podcast after as well, and 3 other calls, but yeah, you know what, dude? This is going to be fine. Let's just have one.
And then the one turns into two, turns into three. You have a good time. You have a good time for sure. Yep. But it's just like, I don't know, balance. It's just like everything, balance.
It is 100%. Dude, by the way, the fact that you, first off, time management is something that I learned like recently. These last like 2-3 years of my life is where I've like actually really started to get my schedule down, my day to day, and like it's helped me. It's honestly, I mean, it's helped me just be in a much better mental space, right? Like I get time with my wife, I get time, like proper time with my dogs. I'm not getting off stream at 8 o'clock at night when everyone's like, you know, dead asleep and shit anymore. Like I'm super like proud and impressed that you've accomplished, honestly, the discipline to just be like sober and disciplined on your touring, to focus on, you know, because it's work. And then also just scheduling, like that's, dude, like that accomplishment alone, dude, you're light years ahead of so many other people in the world, and honestly probably like rappers and other and like of your peers as well. So I feel like if you just keep doing what you're doing, to stay giga focused, you're just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger.
I think that's why I'm gonna be the best, is just because I just take it seriously, and I'm willing to outwork any of my peers and just still have fun, you know, not be a killjoy, but like really make the most of this time, because I don't want to be rapping when I'm like 70 years old. Like, let's just run it up now, and then, you know, do whatever comes after. Spend time with my future.
Yeah, man. I think, dude, if you're talking about forever money, bro, you just need to make sure, don't get caught in the, I mean, it happens to everyone once you get money, like just taking care of people around you. Like you can take care of people, but there's like helping people out and like being taken advantage of, right? Yeah. And really the worst thing in the world, I mean, which is like, I guess this is probably not, it's a good thing that this is the worst thing in the world to happen to me, because but like having money, like it's just, it put in so much extra stress on my life with like people around me, like friends, and it just, you just put in these super uncomfortable situations where people just ask you for, straight up just ask you for money. And it's like, dude, like what?
It's something that people can't really understand or comprehend until you get to that position. Because it's like, oh, if you have $10 million, like it's nothing. It's nothing for you to give me $10,000, but it just sets up like a precedent.
Yeah.
And you're not, and then like, letting people like be independent of their own self. You know, you're not setting them up for success on their own.
And they'll also more than likely come back for more, right? Like down the line, like when does it end, right? Yeah. Like do you? It's the whole situation. It makes things so much stickier and messier. So just trying to be, you know, just set that. I mean, just set what you just said, man. Just keep your precedence, like set it, and keep going, man. You'll get there, dude. Just don't blow it all on stupid shit.
Trying my best.
Like a lot. Hey, man, you sound like you're gonna be fucking fine. I know a lot of people that just, you know, they'll just blow it on everything, bro. And it's like, you know, a car, house, this, that, you know, hooking everybody up. And then it's like, and then you don't get another big deal, or you don't have, you know, continued ramping success. And now it's like, oh shit, you know, now you just get put in this kind of box, and it can be stressful. So you're going to fucking kill it. I'm not worried, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby. Ninja. Come on. So, dude, I mean, let's just kind of, I definitely want to keep diving. Okay, actually, I'm going to ask this collab question, and then I want to ask kind of just a little bit more about gaming. So, dude, collaborating, in my opinion, is one of the coolest things about the music industry. It obviously plays a massive role in the industry. Dude, can you share some of your experiences with artists such as Future and DaBaby on your album El Dorado? Like how they influence your creative process, like how they came to be. Did you have to like work your fucking ass off and like contact 1 billion people to get, to reach out to these guys, or like just walk us through that shit?
Yeah. So one of my like favorite experiences collaborating with somebody was definitely Future, because I've been listening to that motherfucker since I was a kid, Yeah. And what I really appreciated about working with him was that like he put in so much effort to make sure that the shit was going to be good. It wasn't like a throwaway type of thing. Like he actually cared, and he, without me even asking, he redid his verse because he was like, nah, I can make it better. And
hell yeah.
I feel like that's why he's so successful, because he's actually willing to put the time in to make sure that everything that he touches is going to be quality. Mm-hmm. And whereas other people, they might just, I'm just doing it for the bag, or I'm just trying to fulfill a favor and get it out of the way. He didn't treat it like that at all. He was just like, nah, I'm acting like this is my own song. And it really went a long way. And I think that's why people love that song so much is, I obviously care because it's my song, but the fact that he cared too and put the effort in and came to do the video and all that.
There was a video too that he came in?
Yeah, we did video too.
Was that a, I don't want to say obligation, but was it like contractual or whatever? Or was he like, I know I'm gonna pull through?
Nah, he fully could have not done the video, and he did.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah, right?
Oh, dude, there's nothing better than literally what we're doing right now, honestly. Like a lot of podcasting is connecting and it's favors, and like the just when it's natural, bro, it is one of the, it's like lightning in a bottle, dude, right? Mm-hmm. Key and Peele skit, lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
How you know about honkers? Dude, it's amazing. So that's just so cool that he was able to do that, come out there, he wanted to do it. It was just, and it became a banger. Hell yeah, that's what it's all about, bro. That's how it should be, man. Like, that's how everything should be. If everyone just like did shit with people they like, right? Like, I feel like, just imagine the fucking bangers,
the quality you would get, the art. I think that's something that is a little different though than music of the past, because from what I've heard and what I've seen, a lot of times it's like people are just chasing clout or trying to work with whoever's the hot person to work with right now.
Yeah.
Instead of like, yo, who do I actually like their music and think we could make something cool together? And that's my approach. Like, I'm not really thirsty for features. My last project, Growing Pains, the only feature on it was Kaylee 47, somebody whose music I enjoy, somebody I admire, and she did it for like, she did it off the love, she did it off the strength, not because I'm the hottest artist or she's the hottest artist, but we just like each other's shit. Hey,
that's perfection right there, dude. That is literally what it's all fucking about, bro. Dude, do you have any rituals or routines that help keep you grounded amidst the chaos of the music business?
I love working out. That's super important to me.
Man, you just fucking do it all, don't you, man? You just this golden child, man.
Hey, man, that's why they call me that, man.
Hey, 24kGoldn, come on, dude. Oh shit, my man's working out, dude. He's gaming a little bit. He's got his schedule down. He ain't drinking on tour. Come on, bro. You fucking gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, bro. We just try to keep it funky fresh. Keep it conducive to the program.
I don't think you understand. Like, don't be humble here. Like, do you realize that I feel like there aren't many people take like 10, 15 years to get to where you are right now. I feel like with like your life and like that like balance, right?
Yeah.
Like, how long did it take Drake before he like actually like just beefed up, right? And started getting yoked out and like caring about his health, right? I feel it was like the last like 2-3 years.
Yeah, it took a while.
But like he's been in, you know what I mean? And you're already doing it. Like I'm fucking, dude, you're impressive, bro.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you, man. I just want to be the best, bro. Like, I really want to be the best. And I understand that it takes certain things to be the best. And if that's what I want, some things are going to have to be sacrificed, but it's all worth it because of the long-term goal in the end.
Oh yeah, bro. All right, man. So we talked about gaming a smidge earlier. And unfortunately, you play, not unfortunately, because You came out to one of your best bangers ever. You were playing COD when you hit that freestyle, but like, are you still playing COD?
Nah, bro, because I took a break and then I tried to play again and everyone was way fucking better than me.
Yeah. That happens, dude. That happens. Like, what are you playing? What are you playing nowadays?
Nowadays, I just downloaded Fallout 76 after.
Okay, that's the newest one, right?
Yeah, it's like the online one, which is fire because Fallout New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time.
I just couldn't get into the Fallout games, bro. Like, I just felt like they were just poorly made.
Really?
Like, graphics wise. Like Bethesda, bro.
But that's what you mean. They made
like
Skyrim,
loading screens every 5 seconds. Okay, Skyrim. Like Skyrim, I felt like the lore and just like the exploration factor of Skyrim is what carried it, right?
Yeah.
But dude, Skyrim to this day gets trolled for the fucking NPC interactions.
Have you seen? Have you seen that mod where they like put AI in the NPCs so they actually have like digestible conversations?
Like, and yeah. Some of my favorite TikTok content is like people just trolling Skyrim NPC fails, right? Where they're like walking into walls and shit.
Yeah.
And they turn and they're like, who's there? and you're staring right in front, you're crouching right in front of them, but you're 100 sneak or whatever.
Like, bro, I've been here the whole time. Like, look down.
Yeah, I've been like, oh, must have been the wind.
Yeah.
That's Bethesda for me. Like, I just feel like, but hey, man, I'll never rip on somebody's game they like. You like Fallout, man, more power to you.
Yeah, so I like Fallout. What else have I been playing? You ever play Chivalry 2?
No, but I've been hearing of it. I've heard of it.
Amazing game.
Chivalry.
Wow, what a game.
What style game is it?
It's like Call of Duty, like first person or third person shooter, except you get to fight with like swords and shit like that.
Yeah. I've seen this. This is like, it's like very PvP-esque, right?
Yeah. Oh, and it's like big battles, like 40 people or 64 people matches. Sick.
Damn, bro. You just continuing to just like shock me, bro. But freaking Fallout 76 and Chivalry 2 is what my boy's playing right now. I mean, none of the big games, dude. I mean, are you like I've personally never been a fan of GTA just because I grew up not playing it because my mom was like, "There's cold day in hell before I let you play this game." Like beating hookers on the street. Yeah. But like obviously the game, Grand Theft Auto is hands down probably one of the biggest games in the world. Are you gonna be playing the new one coming out soon? GTA 6?
That's probably what's gonna get me back into like gaming at a high volume level just because so many great memories playing that game. I also when I was like maybe like 9 or 10, I traded a sidekick. You remember those?
A sidekick, yes.
Yeah, the little flip phone type things. I traded that for a PlayStation, PS2, and like a bunch of games. And I got like Bully, I got GTA San Andreas, and I had some friends over, and we played Bully and we played GTA San Andreas, and we did the awful, unspeakable things that you can do in those games. These motherfuckers went home and told their mom, snitched me out, and their mom called my mom, and my mom took all the games away. So yeah, sad day.
So that was your first was that your first snitch moment?
That was probably one of my first ones. My first time getting snitched on.
Oh, dude, that's terrible, dude. No way. Not the video game snitch, bro. I would be so pissed. I had bro, okay, so one of my favorite games of all time is Legend of Legaia. It's an RPG, it's a JRPG on PlayStation 1, old as shit. You know, you were probably still in the womb when this game came out.
Let's see, when did it come out? I wasn't even in the womb.
Yeah,
I was.
You were in the
testes,
sack, bro.
Yeah.
You were in the sack, dude, just floating around, dude, just waiting to get launched. Yeah, bro, this game was, dude, one of the best games ever, in my opinion. Best games of all time, like a staple in the RPG, like for combat system and storyline was beautiful. Anyways.
It looks kind of like Dragon Quest.
It's like, dude, it's definitely unique. I promise you play it, you'll never play anything like it. But if you have a PS1 or like an emulator, it's definitely worth playing. At least just testing it out. And in the game, in the combat, and by the way, this was like completely ahead of its time, where if you changed a weapon in the video game back in the day, like if you equip this better weapon, like your default weapon in the like combat would still be the same. You know what I mean? It'd be like the same animation. Yeah. But this shit wasn't, right? So like you like the main character could equip a knife, or like his first thing was like a dagger, right? And it actually he held the dagger in combat. So like you're running around like in Pokemon, kind of like out in the open world, and then you get in a fight, and then it goes into like full 3D, like you actually see like, you know, like what they're holding and shit, like their armor changes and stuff. My mom walks in, you know, my guy's got a knife in his hand, and she fucking lost it.
Over a knife?
But that was like 9. So like she sees her youngest child playing a video game, like where my guy with the knife is like running up and like beating the shit out of monsters. And like, you know, she freaked out. I had to literally be like, Mama, come here. Like, look, like he's not actually like carving them up. Like he's just holding it for extra strength. Please don't ground me.
Oh, did you get to keep the game or not?
I was good. I just had to, you know, she was very understanding. Same thing with Halo, right? Like Halo back in the day, like Halo 1, like it was rated M for mature. I was playing it when I was 11, and I convinced my mom that I was saving the world from aliens.
Well, you are, for sure.
I'm saying, bro, but when you backsmack, when you like are killing them, there's Covenant blood everywhere, right? Like just gushing, dude. So yeah, it was a lot of convincing for my mom to play those types of games, which is why, by the way, you could imagine that I could never play GTA.
Yeah. That was, if she was tripping off the dagger.
Which is fair. I didn't even want to, you know?
You knew you wanted to.
You know what? I really just didn't have an interest in it, but like I was always curious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always curious. I mean, think of the shit you're going to be able to do now, by the way, in GTA 6.
Oh, it's going to be bad.
Like, there's some stories. There's some like... account. Literally, dude, there's some rumors in there. I'm not joking. Oh, there's going to be some shit going on in the RP servers.
What have you heard? What have you heard that's going to be in there?
But like, I mean, bro, like, so they've already had strip clubs before, right? Like, have you seen the graphics in this game? Like, they are
it's like real life.
Like, and dude, it literally looks real. It's insane. Like, the graphics look incredible. So it is going to be. I think it's truly going to be like one of those games that it's going to like. I think it's going to be. Like very controversial, especially if they ever develop like a VR for it too, dude.
I was just about to say, I feel like what people think is going to be the metaverse is just going to be GTA 6 with virtual reality glasses.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's possible, bro. Like VR, like with the ability to like teleport, obviously, like fast travel, etc. Right? You don't have to walk around everywhere. But like, I absolutely think that it will probably have like one of the best open canvases for a VR game to like take over the world. Like there's no VR game right now that's like, you know what I mean? I mean, dude, half the people in the world don't even, or in America or whoever, your average gamer probably doesn't even own a VR.
Yeah.
Which is one of the biggest issues. But yeah, with GTA 6, I think that would truly be like one of the first games where it's going to actually take over. It could take over easily.
Have you fucked with the like Apple Pro Vision headset yet?
Not yet. Andre, I know you're listening in on this, or you maybe not be paying attention. I could have sworn we were supposed to get one, but no, I've seen those, and they look, you know, they were like popping up everywhere. I saw a bunch of TikToks and shit of people like, you know, walking around New York City with them, right? You know what I mean? Like people recording people using them, and then it just completely fell off. I actually haven't heard about it since then.
Yeah, it kind of came and went.
It came and went for sure, but I guarantee you people are using it in their house still. But yeah, that is actually really weird. I wonder why. Hey, yo, man, we should check on that.
Check us.
We should Google that shit. What happened to Apple Vision?
You know what I think?
Because it really
I think that was just like a viral guerrilla marketing campaign. Like, yo, you get a free one.
It looks sick, right?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it was. I never tried it yet, but it looked pretty cool. Like very futuristic, Star Trek-y kind of Ender's Game vibe.
I already told Jess, my wife, when something like that comes, like if like an MMO. Like a high level. Have you seen Ready Player One?
Yes,
bro.
I'm ready for that.
If that ever becomes real, like to the level of, you know, you feel things in game and like there's all that shit, you know, the graphics, etc. Bro, I told Jess, I'm like, baby, you better create an account and get in there with me because that's the only place we're gonna be spending time together. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna see me again. Yeah.
Right. Like we can have like a date night. And then we have 5 date nights in the game.
Yeah, one for every 5. Fair enough.
It's just gonna be I'm ready for it, but I do truly, I think we're so far away from it still, 5-10 years at least.
Yeah.
Like VR just looks so gross.
Mass adoption. Yeah, it does look gross.
Yeah. Like, no, thanks, man. Bro, I could literally talk to you for like 5 hours straight.
Come on, man.
So I don't I obviously I have a call. I have a fucking call after this, dude. Ugh. All right, let's do like one more question, I guess, and then we'll just jump into this or that. Just ask some dope questions and then just wrap it up, dude. I'm noticing, dude, you did I guess we'll just finish with this. You did a concert inside Roblox.
I did the best Roblox concert inside Roblox.
Is that like your opinion, or like is that like consensus of people think that you've had the best Roblox concert?
It's my opinion, but from the discourse that I've seen online, it's definitely top 3.
That's incredible. Yeah. Like, what was it kind of like? Obviously, I don't fuck with Roblox. It's not anything against it, but like compare it to like an in-game Fortnite concert. I'm sure you've seen one of those. Is it kind of like that?
So what I wanted to do was make something like much more interactive than that, because in the Fortnite concerts, Travis Scott obviously had the best one where he's fucking stomping the whole world and this and that. But from what I've seen after that, a lot of it has just been like a stage, and like it's like a concert in real life minus everything that makes a concert in real life amazing. So I was like, okay, if we're going to be doing something on this platform, we might as well make it give you an experience that you can only get on the Roblox platform. So we created like this interactive game where you would, where basically it was golden and it was an evil golden. And I had this golden microphone that got stolen by evil golden. And the people that were playing the concert, they'd have to go from level to level chasing down evil golden and like completing these tasks to eventually get that golden microphone. It gave you something to do while the songs were playing.
And the songs were playing, right? That was gonna be my next question.
So each level would have a different song like attached to it. And I think it's just it just gave people a reason to stick around, because there was just shit going on more than just me trying to like sell you on listening to my music.
Just saying. Yeah, I think that'll always be. I mean, that's in everything. That's in everything you're selling, every concert, every whatever. It's like what the more interactive you can be, right? The more shit that people can do while they're consuming your content that they're obviously there for, like the better.
Yeah.
Right. Like my boy Tim the Tatman, he had a tailgate that he did, right? Tim the Tatman tailgate. It was in Dallas. Mm-hmm. And, as a gamer, like you don't perform, right? So like it's, I would say for us actually in general, for all streamers, it's like, what the fuck if you're going to do something like that, or even like some sort of live event with it's like, what do you do?
What do you actually do?
What do we do? Because like, I'm not going to get like, we don't get up there and just game, right? It's not, it's like, dude, the streaming, when you're streaming is not live, right? Or it's not meant to be like super enjoyed, like a concert level, right? So, but like what he focused on and what his team focused on was like, it was basically like literally like a tailgate, right? So there was concert, there was music, there was billions of activities that you could do, right? From like, massive beer pong tournaments and things like that. So yeah, it was lit. It was absolutely amazing. I think he knocked it out of the park. It was awesome. But no, yeah, that's dope, man. And Roblox, I mean, you're probably one of the first. I haven't really heard of many Roblox concerts. So good shit, bro.
There are over 75 million monthly Tubi viewers. That's more people than there are influencers on the internet, which means Tubi is more popular than sponsored posts for digestive enzymes and high coverage foundation. More popular than soft launching your boyfriend. More popular than making boomers explode with rage when you tell them how much you make on a single post. Tubi, it's more popular than influencers. See you in there.
Hulu has movies. We're here to tell you again, Hulu has movies that put you in the driver's seat like Ferrari, starring Adam Driver. Hulu has movies that'll terrify you, like The First Omen, plus the entire Omen franchise. Hulu has movies that'll inspire you, like Origin, directed by Ava DuVernay. Hulu has movies that'll make you hold on tight, like Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. We've said it before, and we'll keep saying it. Hulu has movies.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. Hopping into this or that. They can be as short or as long as you want to answer. All right, brother?
Got you.
All right, man. Call of Duty or Fortnite?
Call of Duty. Just off of that.
That's fair, bro.
That's where I started.
Hey,
you know, I love Fortnite, but these kids, man, they're too fucking good at building. I can't keep up.
Hey, listen. There is zero build now, a zero build playlist, but I'm not gonna.
I have tried that, and that was actually really fun, and that made me like get into Fortnite again for a period of time.
That's fair, dude. No judgment. All right, you're a COD guy.
I'm a COD guy.
It's fine. All right, dude. Drake or Kendrick? Who won the rap beef? And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
I mean, I think everybody knows who won the battle. You know, so I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. San Francisco or LA?
Ooh, that's a tough one because I love LA. It's been so helpful to my career, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But like San Francisco's home, man. I gotta put on for the city.
Yep. I feel like that's got to be as an artist, you have to say that. Like I'm a gamer. I was from Grays Lake, Illinois. I'm never gonna be like Illinois is my fucking shit. Like,
yeah, I got it easy because San Francisco's actually cool. Yeah.
All right. Window or aisle seat?
Window, so I can fall asleep and rest my head.
Yes, sir. Also, next level strat. Bring a pillow from home.
Big, and
just put it. Yeah, just a juicer and just put it in your big backpack.
Or just get business class.
Backpack always fits under a seat. That works too. All right. YouTube Shorts or TikTok?
TikTok.
There's only one right answer. Good job. There are right answers to some of these, by the way. So, good job. You're undefeated right now. Studio sessions or live shows?
Ooh, that's so hard because without the studio sessions, there are no live shows. I probably gotta go studio sessions.
Okay. I feel like I've obviously, you know, as I keep doing these podcasts and stuff, and I have a lot of people that have answered. It's usually almost always favored one more than the other, right? Like it's one of this, one of that. I think that you're the first person who really would like kind of spoke it like perfectly even and majestically with your answer, which is like you can't have the live show without the studio session. Like, all right, love it. Anyways, I digress. Console or PC gaming?
Console. It's just so simple.
Yeah,
just plug and play.
That's fair. I'm not gonna argue with you there, bro. All right, other questions, dude. Who's winning the NBA championship?
Fuck, who's left right now? Celtics
and Pacers.
How the fuck did the Pacers make it
Wolves.
this far, man? Who the fuck is on the Pacers?
Dude, they're good, bro. Because they just score, dude. They know how to score.
Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, Siakam's nice.
Siakam, Halliburton. TJ McConnell has been taken up, but like Loki been like actually carrying and popping off, doing a lot of dirty work.
So what is it? Timberwolves.
Mavericks.
I think the Timberwolves are gonna win.
I agree, dude.
Right?
I agree. Unfortunately, they like. They lost game one, but I think they win game two here pretty easily, in my opinion. I actually think I might actually make a bet. It's tomorrow, though.
Okay.
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow, though. It's not tonight. It's not a big. Like, dude, there's always a blowout game in the playoffs. There's one, right? There's one game where it's just like it happened. It happened to the Knicks. I think against Pacers. It happened twice in the Denver Nuggets game.
That was an amazing series. That was an amazing series.
Yeah, that series was beautiful to watch. I absolutely loved it. I watched every second of it. So I think this might be the game. I think this might be the game where the Timberwolves just win by like 40, dude. Right, and to just like take that bet, Timberwolves to win by more than like 25. It'll be like plus like 10,000 or some shit.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it all.
I throw like 5 on it in my head. All right. I agree, by the way. I also have a huge bet on the Wolves to win it all too. So what are your favorite activities while you're on tour?
I really like thrift shopping, like just going to vintage stores and finding like cool shit that I couldn't find in LA. And a lot of times, like these places, like I was just in Portland. I went to this spot called the Kissing Booth, one of the best vintage shops I'd ever been to. They had so much cool shit. And because it's not LA or like in a market where it's like super hyped up, everything's way cheaper too, which is amazing.
So just straight up, just looking for steals.
Steals and deals.
That's actually a really good like YouTube series potentially.
Okay. That content creator brain working overtime.
100%. Steals and deals, dude. And then like just a quick little like 2-minute like, yo, I was traveling here in this city and this is steals and deals in city of Atlanta, whatever. All right. I digress. Again, what's your favorite subreddit?
Ooh, my favorite subreddit. I like Wall Street Bets because I'm a degenerate. You know what that is?
No, I don't, but I mean I can assume, but just tell me.
So you remember the whole like GameStop thing in 2020?
Yes. Yeah.
So that originated from that subreddit, and it's basically just like degenerate gamblers finding like loopholes in the stock market to like make money.
Have you hit any yet?
Yeah, I mean, I made some money off of GameStop. I made some money off of Dogecoin. Like a bunch of like Canadian weed stocks back in the day. I got tipped off of.
Oh hell yeah!
So, yeah, those are my guys, man.
Are you? You don't have to answer either. Are you up like all time doing this or
all time across the board on not everything from Wall Street Bets, but stocks and crypto? Yeah, I'm definitely up.
Good shit. What was your favorite video game growing up as a kid?
Ooh, my favorite video game growing up as a kid, Minecraft. I was making my own servers and modding them so we could like have guns in there. It was kind of crazy. And yeah, I think when I started playing, it was still in beta testing. So I was one of the first people to ever play Minecraft.
OG,
real OG.
Damn. All right, man. How did you know? I actually need to ask Cal this too, because I freaking skipped this question because we were short on time. How do you know when your work is finished?
You never know when it's finished. Most of the time, I just keep on working until the deadline is there. But when it feels right, it feels right, and you can't replace that feeling. Like no such thing as perfect, so you just gotta keep working until it feels right.
Okay. If you had to, these are two questions, our final two questions we ask all of our guests here, brother. If you had to delete all but 3 applications from your phone, which ones would you keep?
Do I get to keep like the default apps, like phone messages?
Yes, of course. Notes, Safari, all that shit.
Then I would probably keep Google Maps because I fucking hate Apple Maps with a passion.
That's a huge win right there.
Postmates, and since I get music, Apple Music default, I don't need Spotify.
Yep.
And then I got this app that I write all my music on, so it'll probably be that one.
All right. Damn.
Simple as that.
That's good, bro. That's good. All right. Sorry. Last question. I'm freaking get ahead of myself. All right, dude. This podcast is called AFK with Ninja, man. AFK for all the gamers out there. We all know what it means, dude. But for the boomers, it stands for away from keyboard, man. What do you do when you're AFK, man? In your own words, define AFK.
AFK is away from keyboard. That means normally I would only ever go away from keyboard when I was gaming if I had to piss or eat or something like that. So probably that. Yeah, probably that.
Just keeping it super. A lot of people get philosophical with this one, but some people also just get straight to the point. So you're AFK, bro. You're just pissing and shit.
Yeah, eating.
Hell
being
yeah.
a human.
Being a human, bro. All right, man, dude. That's it.
That's it. Wow, amazing.
That's everything, bro.
Thank you for having me on, man.
And there you have it, folks. We've reached the end of another epic AFK with Ninja episode. If you've enjoyed the journey thus far, please consider leaving a rating, review, and hitting that follow button. We have a ton of incredible guests coming your way, and I want you to be the first to know when a new episode drops. Until next time, catch you soon.
It's AFK with Ninja. Ninja's got a show. It's AFK with Ninja, the best podcast in the world. AFK.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. With the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers. In fact, Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/podcast free. All lowercase, shopify.com/podcast free, shopify.com/podcast free.